Hello there. Sorry for coming in a little bit late. So jumping right into it, breakdowns. It's the point when it is darkness, it is darkest, complete overwhelm. Something's got to give. Then break. Is it we that break? Is it a slow crack until we don't hold up as the pressure steadily increases? Or is it a sudden break, a burst of anger, a flood of tears? For me, today, it was the pall of depression that was weighing me down, getting heavier and heavier. I was going through the motions of reacting as kids swirled about me, or reaching out in vain to familiar comforts, texts with friends, seeking nothing on the internet. Then a ray of light broke through, wanted to break through, when my father and sister three-way FaceTimed me. I couldn't even say hello when I answered the call. I just gave the phone to my daughter to speak with her cousins. But I stayed with this interruption, welcome interruption, attempting to pierce through my depression like a moment of grace. It was a break of grace. I pushed through, sticking with it, until it turned into my father reading books to my daughter, a nightly activity that we did together that brought me comfort and a blessed moment that I passed down to my daughter. While they were reading, I began my yoga practice, and the darkness lifted. Sometimes we can make the break in a constructive way instead of being broken down. Those are the skills we're practicing in these daily practices. Centering, inner strength, peace, flow, awareness through breath, song, nature, movement, etc. What a blessing to be part of this group. There's another central breaking point in the Seder, the Passover Seder, the ordered steps of the Passover meal, that radically shifts us onto the journey towards redemption out of slavery. This step is called Yachatz, literally breaking. We break the middle matzah, the unleavened cracker, of which there are 3 on the table. And this is the ultimate symbol of both slavery and redemption. Here's why. We lift up the smaller broken half and we declare, this is the bread of affliction our ancestors ate in the land of Mitzrayim. All who are hungry, come and join us. All who are in need, come and eat. Now we are here, next year in Jerusalem. Now we are slaves. Next year we shall be free people. The bigger piece of the broken half of matzah is hidden. While the smaller part represents the present place of pain, the bigger hidden part represents the future redemption which we are seeking during the rest of the Seder program and ultimately in our lives. Beautifully ritualized, this larger piece of redemption is literally hidden somewhere in the house, and it is the children's role to seek it out. How beautiful that the children are seeking, the ones who are seeking the redemption throughout the program. We call this matzah the afikomen. Whoever finds it traditionally exchanges it for a prize. The last bite of food that we eat at the end of the Seder program is a piece of this afikomen, this redemption revealed. This is the spiritual act of revolution. At the darkest part of oppression, we are taught to actively break reality, acknowledge the oppression, and affirm hope will be revealed. By instructing the next generation to discover this hope in the darkness of suffering. This is spiritual revolution because we never accept things when there is injustice and entrenchment, depression and isolation. No, instead we break it and know that there is hope. We must build towards it and take part in it. We don't let false optimism delude us, or a whitewashing of how we got into this plague We name it. We call it out for what it is. We break it down. Through the truth, facing the brokenness, we begin the journey towards healing, repair, and justice. We are facing hard times. We are witnessing mass death and illness in our country and world. This came about because of the unpreparedness of our leaders, the arrogance and disputatiousness of our society, and our false sense of inviolability. It can only happen over there. This is the bread of affliction that our ancestors knew about and experienced, from which we are not immune. Now we are here. Next year, things will be better. Now we are oppressed. Next year, we will be free. Ugh. There's so much I want to say, but I'm going to end it here.